Seem like a bonus guy.
You know you want that soft and tossed Wingstop with flavor gets wings.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
No way.
No way. No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org.
Complex condition. There's so much difference between one individual and another with autism. We need large numbers of people with the same types of symptoms that answer the hundreds of questions we have about autism.
Caregiver preparedness during coronavirus. Form a caregiving team. Inventory essential supplies and medications. Make a plan to stay connected. Maintain self-care and follow CDC guidelines. Learn more on our website.
You could be me for just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
You know what we do? Center court, the Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns, two of the best in the West, two of the best in the league, go at it Monday right here on NBA TV. Nets, Wolves. The Wolves come in. They've won 5 and 6 home games. Let's call Anthony Towns. The Nets have won 2 straight. Kyrie Irving ready to do his thing. Let's take you right to the second half on this one. This young nucleus, Smitty, for the Wolves, they are nice. You got D-Loading, and you also have Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you can see D'Angelo probing, getting his bucket. And then that man's been working on that three-point shot, and he knocks that one down.
43% from 3. That's what the team, they shot as a team, the Wolves, doing major things up big, and then they try to pull up on him. All he does is lane change. There he is, Kyrie Irving, his second 30-point game of the season. See, just crazy with the hands.
I mean, crazy with the handles and crazy with the shot making, the stop, the pump. I mean, again, we say it too many times, but it's like, wow, take that.
Wow.
About that.
Everything. When everybody's against you, got to be sharp as against you. But these young T-Wolves, top of the key, Karl Anthony Towns, that's a 3, Smitty.
Yeah, for a big fella can flat out shoot it. He's the best big man shooter ever.
He had 50 in the fourth quarter. Now, this moment right here, you don't want to see this. You hate to see a situation where Anthony Edwards ends up hitting his knee and exits the game. He had 25 points, 4 threes. The Nets take the L against the Minnesota Timberwolves. 19 turnovers led to 28 points for the T-Wolves. Hawks and Hornets, two of the best young point guards in the game. Zeke, I know you have a couple of things to say about Trae Young and LaMelo Ball. Defensively, LaMelo's nice, and he starts to break early.
And not only is LaMelo nice defensively, but, his passing ability and his ability to see, and it's just so sweet and so smooth. It's kind of like, okay, here you go. But then Trae, he's got game too. And the assist and the scoring that Trae has been doing the last month has been very impressive.
Yeah, 15 and 4 at the half. That's Trae TL. For the second half, we go LaMelo and Trae going at it.
Don't back up. Don't back up. Don't back up.
He was in the zone, started throwing up them trades. He had 30 in the game, tied the career high.
That's a free throw.
He's sick with it. More of
Don't back up. Hey, listen to me. Don't back up. Do not back up.
The Hawks, they get the victory. They hit 15 threes. Trae, as I mentioned, had 8 of them. But then the Charlotte Hornets, 11% from 3, 4 for 36, the 5th worst percentage in NBA history as the Hawks continue to get those done. Blazers, Raptors, Nurk and Gary Tripp, former teammates. Blazers 5-2 in the last 7. CJ McCollum.
He's back playing well, too.
He is professional scorer.
No question about it.
Is that score right?
Oh, yeah, it is. Portland just dominated this one. That's Ben McLemore. He had 17.
Wait a second.
Is that score right?
Yeah, that's not a typo, unfortunately. CJ, we mentioned him at the top. He had 19 and 7. Halftime 64-34. Portland up with the Raptors will fight back. No fans in the stands since December 31st. But Pascal Siakam still doing work. 28, 8, and 5. And then Zeke Van Vliet.
And he shoots it long and deep.
So what you did there. He sparks quick like an arsonist. Anthony Simons doing his thing as well. Let know you do, Smitty.
He cannot get past his defender.
The Blazers score a little bit closer than what the game was indicative of. McCollum No doubt the 19 signings, as I mentioned, was 19.
But by the way, we just watched the clip where we saw at least 5 travels.
He recovers the rock.
I just want to acknowledge the travel that we saw.
Hey, no lies detected. The Pistons in Denver. The Joker and Will the Thrill working the two-man game to perfection.
Lucky guy.
They get the dog. We'll try to find out. Detroit basketball.
He mollywopped him.
Cutting the price of your wireless bills feels good. Really good. In fact, it feels great. You should try it. But if you're not a magician, switch to Straight Talk. Get our Silver Unlimited plan for $45 a month. Now with unlimited high-speed data, plus 5 gigabytes of hotspot data. With nationwide 5G on America's best networks. Why pay a whole lot for your data when you can get unlimited for a whole lot less? Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart and Walmart.com.
Defense is running down that shot clock. Kenny Beal with the jumper. Strong D controlling that drive. Water.
Let's try to play.
It's one fantastic ride with the turbocharged Tech Inspire new Kia Forte.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
Can I get 2
Was that a
fast?
shot? Double cheese. Supercharged lottery pick. That ball goes in from anywhere.
out.
Sonic time.
Malone.
When I break a home run, I'm
Put
fucking
that in
home
the
run.
book.
That's why I use Old Spice triple protection sweater.
Vicious block on that dunk.
This one's independent, bro.
That was a once-in-a-lifetime sighting. The defender is all over it.
Sometimes it's gotta get the people what they want.
Heard that slug from here.
One Hot Ready Classic. We actually changed it with
Streak.
by adding 33% more pepperoni.
But you don't want to be trying to catch up like
Walk out with the new Hot Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
defense is slowing down this drive.
NBA 75th goal.
Puts up a floater.
Stars are ready for shot.
Leonard.
LeBron leads the Lakers cross back. This fun slide as Luka in the match. Luka shows continued faith.
Kevin Durant.
Lakers next.
Antetokounmpo.
Tuesday on TNT.
See the three. Be the three. Look at the ball handle. Cherry picked it. It's a bare knuckle brawling out there.
NBA
defense
fans,
is
what's good?
really
You're
controlling
now
the
rocking
pace
with the
here.
best. Bro Parrish here in Studio B.
Last 60 seconds of the game. This is crunch time. I'm trying to see something lit.
Steve Smith. Of course, I got the Hall of Famer, two-time champion, Isaiah Thomas. What up, though? That's what we like to say right here. The number one offense, the number one defense, the Jazz and Warriors going at it. Let's roll these highlights to show you how it went down. The first history, 168 straight games. Steph has hit a three. It wasn't the best shooting night, Smitty, but he knocked this one down and kept the streak alive.
Well, he's going to keep shooting, like you said, the best. Wasn't his best, but we all know he can get hot.
Leonard with the
This is a
fadeaway
good game. I
J.
love watching this game.
Oh yeah, wave in the 4-4. All you heard was Boggy don't hit him no more. Playing without Spider Zeke. The Utah Jazz kept it interesting.
I mean, Conley,
That's gonna be a
him
painful
coming back,
memory.
you have Gobert playing at a high level. Utah has a
Super streak.
step for
The D. When you
Kevin
go down
Durant.
like that, it clocks and goes down.
Yeah, that
Say you
man.
had 4 seats.
Gave free floor seats. He didn't have to pay for those. Sorry.
Breakouts going up.
The pool had 20, and it was wet like a swimming pool. Steph Curry still doing work those Zeke. He can make it happen if he's not shooting well.
Well, he's got all the shots, he's got all the moves, and then he's Steph Curry, too.
Tight game down the stretch. Rudy.
It doesn't matter how much you won by. The point
And
is
then
you
Ingles.
won, and you're getting close to the next level.
The miss, but Rudy G, the other Rudy G Gobert is there. He had a double-double, 12 and 18. Late in the game, Utah, their execution was on point, Zeke.
Nice. Finger roll.
But Jordan Poole.
That's nice. Get to that elbow, one dribble pull-up.
No Klay Thompson this one, so he's very comfortable in that role. And late in the game, this step back three when the Golden State Warriors only led by 2. Utah puts up a 3 and they end up taking the L. Bogdanovich finishes with 21 points and 8 rebounds as Golden State gets their 34th victory of the season. They have not lost to the Utah Jazz this season. In fact, overall, they've won 4 straight. Coming back into the Studio B, Zeke, starting with you, the last possession for the Utah Jazz, they're coming down with an opportunity to either tie or win. They choose to shoot the 3. Your thoughts on that last possession?
I thought when they were in transition, they really had a chance to go to the basket, and make the layup. As you can see, everybody's trying to get matched up. The ball gets kicked ahead. And right now, everybody's saying, we're not going to give up the 3. So this is when you take it to the basket, get the layup, and you send the game over in the overtime. Even though the shot went in and out, I thought that, in my opinion, that they really should have went for the 2, take the tie. They had momentum going in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they had made a good stop in the fourth quarter. They were playing well defensively. I thought they could have rolled that momentum into overtime and got a win.
Yeah, I'm with you, Isaiah. I mean, the one thing is, if nothing less, you drive the basketball, 2 guys come, you kick for a wide open 3. But to have the momentum in early offense, semi-fast break, guys are leaning, no one's set yet, and I think you just drive it. I mean, right here, Mike Conley pushing, throws it up to you, wait, maybe a second. Now you put your head down, you're going left. I'm going as hard as I can go. If I have to spin to get back, if I have to bully to get there, but I'm drawing contact, keeping him on my hip, Isaiah, and we're going to see. Yeah. The referee's going to have to call something. But this shot right here, this is a low percentage, and I know everybody's in love with the 3, but that's just not the right play to make at the end of the game to tie or to win. Because you still could have got an and 1 off a drive.
Definitely could have got the and 1 right there. Hey, I never played basketball, but listen, I'm listening to what these 2 gentlemen say because they know exactly what they're talking about. But 2 guys who are young and 2 of the best in the game, Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, going at it in Dallas. Zeke, I know you love these 2. Yes, this was a game.
Look at this.
They put on a show, but in the meantime, the unicorn in human form, that is Kristaps Porzingis, top of the key. Dallas knocks down the 3. They are up early. And Luka, Zeke, talk to me.
I mean, everything that you want a guard to be able to do, he's capable of doing it. And then he has the size that most guards don't have. Oh, but John got some stuff for you now. John got some stuff for you.
He got that battery pack. Well, it's back.
The young prodigy keeping it thorough. That's Luka Doncic. He finds the open man. Dorian Finney-Smith.
He was going to him the whole time. He set that up.
He makes it look so easy.
Set it up perfectly. We're in the 3rd quarter. Porzingis.
Nice.
Clutch basket. He had 15 and 8. More. Not like this him going to the rack though, Zig. How about that?
I mean, he has everything. And not only does he have everything in terms of the outside shot, but if he and Luka could ever get on the same page offensively, there'll be a devastating 1-2 punch in the NBA.
Ooh, Smitty, check that footwork.
That's unbelievable skill right there to be able to get into the paint under the rim and then fade out past it and knock down that little teardrop.
Speaking of teardrops, Ja Morant, 35, 13, and 6, keeping the Grizzlies in it. But again, yeah, buddy, rolling like a big shot. Luka, 37, 11, and 9. I think they want him to dunk it, but he smiles, just gives him the layup. Dallas gets the victory, 104-91. Luka, as I mentioned, 37 and 11. The young point guards going at it. Pretty sure we'll see these 2 in Cleveland at the All-Star game. Speaking of All-Stars, number 1 and number 2 on the Heat triple-double list all time, that's LeBron. Spent some time in South Beach. Jimmy buckets. More on this momentarily. Zeke, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Jimmy, 0 turnovers, 10 assists in the first half.
And Jimmy was passionate and giving it to everybody. Miami was playing such good basketball. Their movement, their passion, their unselfishness, not caring who's scared, scores. Everyone is passing basketball, moving. Everyone's capable of scoring 15, 20 points tonight. Very unselfish team.
Oh, yeah. Heavy as Ghostface Shane. That's LeBron James. The crown is heavy. The Lakers said by as many as 26 in this one, but that would change in the second half. more of these Lakers. Throw that back door.
You got to keep your eye on him and look at LeBron still jumping as high as he was when he was young.
Jimmy Butler, his 10th triple-double with the Heat, now passing LeBron James as the franchise all-time leader, 20, 12, and 10. See,
I mean, I'm beyond words, you know, when we talk about, you know, the way Miami's playing, but also the way LeBron James is playing.
Late in the game, the Brody, 24, 9-9, hadn't scored 20 in 10 straight games. He fixed that here, and LeBron cleaning up the glass. This one got close late, Smitty. LeBron wanted this one.
Yes, he did. And it come down to, you know, making mistakes and turnovers at the wrong time. At that time left, they could have got a bucket and a foul and had a chance to refill that with their defense and that turnover at the end.
Yes, they did. You saw Caleb Martin get the shot. He finishes with 15. The Miami Heat victorious over the Lakers, 113-107. TNT on Tuesday. The crew is back, and we're going to get to see, again, Luka going up against Clay and Steph. Then you got the Lakers and the Nets. Will Anthony Davis make his return? You might want to stick around. Who's winning that Lakers-Nets game, Z?
Where are they playing at?
They're playing in Brooklyn.
I'm going with the Lakers.
What about you?
Lakers, same reason.
Kyrie will not be playing in that game. I think we know that. Either way, you got to tune in. You never know, something might change.
But there's no Durant in that game. Durant, hard to be
Oh, man, well, some people like to do it fast and with speed, or you can trust the process like Joel Embiid. But don't jump. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Make a business decision on that. Outside Jay working. Now watch how quickly he drops 50. Tatum, ball out of control of the nation's capital. We'll show you all how it went down. Turn up. Game time. All brought to you by TNT.
The defense is really controlling the pace here. We got a double-digit lead. This is embarrassing. I want to see a close game.
Start your morning with a better breakfast and get a free drink with any breakfast sandwich. Whatever your favorite drink is, if it comes in a Wendy's cup, it's free. Hot coffee, free.
Raining down fire.
Vanilla Frappuccino, you have no excuse not to try this. Free. Whatever you do, don't sleep on this deal. Wake up with Wendy's and get any drink in a Wendy's cup free when you buy any breakfast sandwich. Choose life. Choose Wendy's. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good.
Bricklayer on the
Sometimes
job.
you just gotta give the people what they want.
He mollywopped him. Defense is on him like glue.
I like it. But you love it?
Carmack wants you to love your car. Whether you rock with your first overall pick or your second.
Wait, what's wrong with being a
Nothing, Steph. That's the point.
I'll pick this one up. I earn 3% cash back on dining and clean takeout with Chase Freedom Unlimited. So, it's not a problem at all. You guys don't want to give me the big boy?
Yeah, you're the 3% cash back.
Humor me.
Where's my wallet? Where's my wallet?
Defense is running down that shot
Come on, big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee.
Aggressive
How do you
rebound.
catch that? Chase, make more of what you want.
Street. This is getting bad, bro. A double-digit lead. The three does not come down.
Wilson hates surprises.
Defense is slowing the drive to a crawl.
You're all going to be
The old bastard.
Don't stand still when you've got the super speed.
new season.
It's getting personal.
You know what we do? Center court. The Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns, two of the best in the West. Two of the best in the league go at it Monday, right here on NBA TV. Nets Wolves. The Wolves come in. They've won 5 of 6 home games. Let's call Anthony Towns. The Nets have won 2 straight. Kyrie Irving ready to do his thing. Let's take you right to the second half on this one. This young nucleus, Smitty, for the Wolves, they are nice. You got reloading, and you also have Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you can see Angelo probing, getting his bucket. And then Ant-Man's been working on that three-point shot. He knocked that one down.
43% from three. That's what the team, they shot as a team with the Wolves doing major things up big, and then they try to pull up on him. All he does is lane change. There he is, Kyrie Irving.
Was that a
Second
shot?
30 game of the season. Crazy with the handle.
I mean, crazy with the handles, and crazy with the shot making, the style. Again, you know, we say it too many times, but it's like, wow, take that.
Wow. Ooh, about everything. Everybody's but these young T-Wolves, top of the key, Karl Anthony Towns, that's a three. Yeah, for a big fella, flat out shooter. He's the best big man shooter ever. He had 50 in the fourth quarter. Now this moment right here, you don't want to see this. You hate to see a situation where Anthony Edwards ends up hitting his knee and exits the game. He had 25 points, 4 threes. The Nets take the L against the Minnesota Timberwolves. 19 turnovers led to 28 points for the T-Wolves. Carlton Hornets were the best young point guards in the game. Zeke, I know you have a couple of things to say about Trae Young and LaMelo Ball. Defensively, LaMelo is nice and he starts to break early.
And not only is LaMelo nice defensively, but, you know, his passing ability and his ability to see, and it's just so sweet and so smooth. It's kind of like, okay, here you go. But then Trae, you know, he's got game too. And the assist and the scoring that Trae's been doing the last month has been very impressive.
Yeah, 15 and 4 at the half. That's great to yell. For the second half, we go LaMelo.
You can imagine him getting triggered while you move up the ladder.
Don't back up. Don't back up. Don't back up.
He was in the zone, started throwing up them trays. He had 30 in the game, ties a career high with 8. That's a free throw. He's sick with it. More of
Hey, listen to me. Don't back up. Do not back up.
The Hawks, they get the victory. They hit 15 threes. Trae, as I mentioned, had 8 of them. But then the Charlotte Hornets, 11% from threes, 4 for 36, the 5th worst percentage in NBA history as the Hawks continue to get those dubs. Blazers, Raptors, Nurk and Gary Trent, former teammates. The Blazers 5-2 in the last 7. C.J. McCollum.
He's back up, and he's back playing well, too.
He is professional too. No question about it.
Is that score right?
Oh, yeah, it is. Portland just dominated this one. That's Ben McLemore. He has 17. Wait a second. Is that score right? Yeah, that's not a typo, unfortunately. CJ, we mentioned him at the top. He had 19 and 7. Halftime 64-34. Portland up with the Raptors would fight back. No fans in the stands since December 31st, but Pascal Siakam still doing work. 28, 8, and 5. And then Zeke Van Vliet.
And he shoots it long and deep.
I see what you did there. He sparks quick like an arsonist. Anthony Simons doing his thing as one of the primary options. I know you do, Smitty. I like that young fella. The Blazers score is a little bit closer than what the game was indicative of. McCollum, no doubt, with 19. Simons, as I mentioned, with 19.
But by the way, we just watched a clip where we saw at least 5 travels. So
you know what?
I just want to acknowledge the travel.
Hey, no lies detected.
Thanks for having me here today. I'm happy to be calling you from the Too High House, so let's get
working
it.
the two-man game to perfection. Did they get the dub?
The tip is up, and we
Stick
are
around
on the
to find
clock.
out.
Got the first score and an extra point to go with it.
In the house.
Defense is like a wall holding back that drive. There's the famous Kobe fadeaway.
Through the blind, soon I too can take to the sky. Well, you're welcome to come and help me this Friday.
The defender is all over it. Kobe with the turnaround fadeaway.
You're watching Game Time, brought to you by Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Smooth and inspired.
The rebound and pass.
Yes, indeed, on Thursday. Joel Embiid and the Lakers. Sixers. I got that one down. I can't wait to see that one on the Warriors. First cover begins right here at 6 p.m. The Game Time on NBA TV. A couple of more highlights before we close things down. The Pistons and the Nuggets. Joker looking for his 5th consecutive triple-double. Working his way there. Always keeping a trail, finding Will before the two-man game working. See,
I mean, what a great passer he is. I mean, one of the best passers we've ever had in our league. And, Magic Johnson was a great passing point guard, but, Joker is, one of the best bigs we've ever had.
He has the winning plan. He's Cade Cunningham, beats the buzzer 18-8. Halftime, 260 apiece. But these bigs, they say we packing or we packing
Oh, that is footwork. Use his body spin. That's
Right.
There is Boogie Cousins. The Nuggets plus 12 in the paint. This is all for the part of an 11-1 run to close the quarter. And more of the Pistons, Sadiq Bey. He had a three. But at the end of the day, Zeke, too much of the joker. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, like you say, the big guys, when they show up and they decide to play big around the big rim, they truly do dominate. And I'm so happy to see Cousins back with Coach Malone. You know, the best time that he had in the league was playing under Coach Malone. And those two back together, I'm hoping that Cousins can find a good spot with the Nuggets again. No question, the Joker just misses a triple-double as they get the victory. Clippers and Knicks, Julius Randle. Give them thumbs up. Give thumbs up to the crowd. That's always a good idea. The Clippers in town. You outside. We run high. Top of the key. That's a three. Good. RJ Barrett doing his thing, giving you about 23 points per game. Puts the game down, lifted the versus Knicks up in control early. But Reggie Jackson, Smitty, that confidence he's playing with.
Yes, indeed. Giving free range and the confidence is there. He's playing well. But this kid, RJ Barrett, he is finding some good.
No question about it. Knicks up at halftime. Julius Randle. Watch out. Here comes the dunk. Freight train coming through. What it do? More than Knicks running. Barrett had 28 and 14. The Knicks up. But late in the game, Zeke. Mr. October.
He is playing so well, and not only is he playing well, but he's got good touch on the basketball right now. Smitty said he's playing with great confidence.
Yeah, 26. Mr. October, that's a baseball reference. We'll call it Mr. January, and I think you get what I'm saying. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Doesn't matter. Knicks win. They get Julius Randle 24-9. Bing bong. Victoria from Madison Square Garden. At the buzzer, that is where we are going. 61 points. That is what Toya Lee scored, and she broke the NCAA women's record for points scored in the game. That is impressive, isn't it? I mean, did that take 23 for 30 and then 12 rebounds and 3 blocks? That's come on now. 77% Smith in the face. You're looking at me says it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that Oklahoma had the other team only had 65. We had 61.
Wait, I just wanted to Sarah Miller had one of them crazy kind of games.
Yeah, she wiped out all the records. Let's keep it the Hall of Fame. Okay, put some respect on her name.
Yes, indeed.
That's Zeke, that's Smitty, number 31 in your program. In the house. Jordan Daddy loves you. We'll see you soon.
It's getting personal. The defense is all over them. Defense is on him like glue. A rebound and passes it out. It's a bare knuckle brawling out there. Streak. The shot clock isn't
good.
flashy.
You're now rocking with the best. Go Paris here in Studio B. It is game time presented by Kia. Along with the champion Steve Smith. Of course, I got the Hall of Fame and two-time champion Isaiah Thomas. What up, man? That's what we like to say right here. The number one offense, the number one defense. Jazz and Warriors going at it with Jody's highlights to show you how it went down. The first in history, 168 straight games. Steph has hit a three. It wasn't the best shooting night, Smitty, but he knocked this one down and kept the streak alive.
Well, he's going to keep shooting like he said it best. Wasn't his best, but we all know he can get hot. And this was a good game. I love watching this game.
Oh, yeah, wait for the 4-4. All your host Boggy don't hit him no more. Playing without Spider Zeke. Utah Jazz kept it interesting.
I mean, Conley, you know, him coming back, you know, you have Gobert playing at a high level. You know, Utah has a good team.
He got thumped.
The G. When you go down like that, it clocks and goes down. Gave the free floor seats. He didn't have to pay for those. Sorry. And the pool had 20, and it was wet like a football. Steph Curry still doing work those He can make it happen if he's not shooting well.
Well, he's got all the shots. He's got all the moves. And then he's Steph Curry, too.
Tight game on the stretch.
Kobe sinks the jumper.
Rudy, G, and then Ingles. Hey, man. The men's club beauty,
You are